I can ask as a why. Why? Why would you do this?
We're all here for you. Every single one of us.
The veteran had spent years shrinking into the shadows, forgotten, alone. No one at his door.
I don't understand. What's happening?
Because you've served this country. Now it's our turn to serve you.
But this morning, his porch was crowded with neighbors, faces glistening with tears and hope.
I'm nobody special. I'm just an old man trying to get by.
You're more than special. We couldn't just stand by and do nothing.
That morning, the house became the heart of the street, a place where heroes are remembered.
We've always cared. We just hadn't shown it.
Tears streamed down his face as he sank to the porch, overwhelmed by gratitude he hadn't felt in years.
Let us remind you what it means to be family.
Hey Stories Hub family, welcome back. Today's story is about the power of community, about truly seeing someone who's been invisible.
Thank you for being here and caring about these stories. To all the veterans watching, we see you, we honor you. If you're a veteran struggling today, if you feel invisible, this story is for you. Your service matters. Your life matters. May you be seen and supported.
This veteran served his country for over 2 decades. Vietnam, the Gulf War. He gave his youth and his health, returning home with memories too heavy to share. He retired with a modest pension, but it was never enough. His house was old. Repairs kept piling up. His heating barely worked. Medical bills kept coming.
My body just isn't what it used to be. Heavy work, it's harder now.
His daughter lived 3 states away. She called often, always worried. But she had her own family to support.
Dad, I wish I could do more. It breaks my heart, you struggling like this.
I'm fine, sweetheart. I'm managing. You focus on your family. I'll be all right.
But he wasn't all right. He was suffering in silence, the way veterans often do, not asking for help, just enduring. The veteran had learned in service. You look after your team. You don't want to be a burden. So he stayed quiet, alone in his small house on a quiet street. But one day, a neighbor noticed. In her 30s, living 3 doors down, she saw the veteran up on a ladder, struggling to fix his roof. She saw him limp. She saw him buying fewer groceries. She saw what nobody else did, a veteran becoming invisible. And she decided to see him. Each day the veteran moved a little slower. Climbing ladders took longer, groceries got lighter, and nights felt colder as winter crept in. His neighbor, watching from across the street, saw more than just an aging man. She saw someone quietly slipping through the cracks. That day, his neighbor made a choice. She knocked on his door, bringing a loaf of fresh bread.
I noticed you were fixing your roof alone. If you ever need a hand, please ask.
Yeah.
You don't have to do all this by yourself.
I appreciate it, but it's nothing I can manage.
His neighbor didn't push. She simply checked in more, sometimes a wave, sometimes stopping by with a meal. And slowly, other neighbors noticed too. They saw the veteran out in the cold repairing his mailbox, shoveling his drive, limping home from the store. It started small. A borrowed hand tool, a plate of cookies, an offer to carry groceries. Quiet gestures, quietly accepted. But under the surface, their street was waking up, seeing the veteran, recognizing his struggle, remembering the community. A sense of purpose began to ripple through his street. Someone mentioned the veteran's leaky roof at the community center. Another brought it up at church, and together, they began to organize. The neighbors pulled names and numbers, planned a Saturday, divided up tasks, and brought supplies.
Hey, no pressure on him. We'll just show up,
do the work, and let him feel the love.
On a chilly morning, as the sun came up, the veteran opened his curtains to see something he hadn't for years. His front yard felt alive with people, kindness, and hope. The veteran stepped onto his porch, surprised to see neighbors setting up ladders, unpacking toolboxes, and carrying baskets of food to his door.
We heard you could use a hand today. No strings attached, just let us help, neighbor to neighbor.
Why? You don't owe me anything. I'm fine, really. You don't need to do this.
His neighbors just smiled and kept working. Some started clearing the yard. Another fixed a broken window.
You gave plenty to others in your life. Let your community return the favor. Just this once, let us show you what you mean to us.
The veteran watched, speechless. For the first time in years, he felt the weight of his loneliness start to lift.
If you've ever been lifted by your community when you needed it most, share your story below. Or tag a friend or neighbor who's made a difference for you.
His neighbor began telling others the veteran's story. She shared how he'd served, how he was struggling in silence. Some hadn't known he was a veteran. A retired electrician stepped up to help with wiring. A local contractor donated roofing materials. The hardware store pitched in supplies. A nurse volunteered to check on his health.
What's all this? Why are you here?
You matter. You served us. Now let us be here for you.
They kept it secret from the veteran. Plans were made quietly. Teams and supplies coordinated for one special Saturday morning. When the day arrived, the veteran got up expecting another lonely and difficult weekend. The veteran tried to protest, but his neighbors moved in, working together, repairing, painting, cleaning, simply being present. His neighbor Sarah brought coffee and a chair, making sure the veteran rested while everyone worked around him. For hours, the home filled with laughter and purposeful noise. Hammers, brushes, voices of kindness. The veteran looked on in disbelief. He was seen. Older struggles gave way to gratitude as dozens of small acts changed his life. By the end of the day, the house was warmer, brighter, and filled with hope. The veteran was no longer invisible.
I don't know how to thank you.
Just let us help. Let us remind you what it means to be part of a family.
The veteran's daughter called as the work finished. Her relief was clear.
Thank you all. I wish I could be there. You have no idea what this means to me.
She realized her father was no longer alone, that kindness and unity could do what distance could not. As the sun set, neighbors shared a meal on the porch. Laughter, stories, and gratitude filling every corner of the yard.
I thought I'd spend my last years in silence. But today, you made me feel alive again.
And so, an ordinary street became something extraordinary. The veteran's house was the heart of it all, a place where hope returned. In the days that followed, the veteran's home remained a gathering place. Neighbors stopped by to check in, share coffee, or just say hello. He started smiling more, letting others see his gratitude. Every small visit was a reminder that he mattered, that he belonged. Repairs continued, but something else was fixed too. A sense of isolation, replaced by friendship.
One street, one veteran, one act that changed everything. Tell us, how could you make a difference for someone in your community?
The veteran's life and his entire street was forever changed by simple acts of compassion and the power of community. Easy to miss the struggles happening behind quiet doors. Sometimes all that takes is one person noticing to change a life. Kindness isn't complicated. It's an extra plate at the table, a knock on the door, a willingness to see and to serve. If you see someone fading into the background, reach out to them. Let them know they matter. Community isn't just where you live, it's what you create. And it starts with one act, one person, one moment of courage.
If this story moved you, hit like and subscribe. Comment below with a way you've helped or been helped in your community. And stay tuned. Next week, we'll share a story about a stranger changing someone's future with a single small gesture. Thank you for being part of Stories Hub families. Your kindness makes stories like this possible. See you next time.